You have scanned your car and pulled up code P0054, pointing to an issue with the heater resistance on Bank 1 Sensor 2. This specific code relates to the downstream oxygen sensor, the one located after the catalytic converter on the side of the engine with cylinder number 1. Unlike the front sensor, which controls fuel mixture, this rear sensor is mainly there to monitor the health of your catalytic converter. However, just like the front one, it has an internal heater to get it working quickly after a cold start. The computer monitors this heater circuit, and if the resistance is higher or lower than the programmed limit, it throws this code. This means the sensor is not heating up as commanded. While this might not affect drivability as aggressively as a front sensor failure, you might still experience a delayed start, a rich fuel smell on startup, or decreased fuel efficiency. The most common culprit is the sensor itself simply wearing out over time, but do not rule out wiring issues. Wires can get snagged on road debris or melted by the exhaust. To solve this, you need to get under the vehicle. First, check the fuse for the O2 heater circuit. If that is blown, you likely have a short to ground somewhere in the wiring. If the fuse is good, inspect the harness and connector for damage. Using a digital multimeter, you can verify if the sensor is getting battery voltage, usually at least 12.6 volts, when the key is on and the engine is cold. You should also measure the resistance across the heater pins on the sensor itself. If the meter shows an open circuit or resistance that is way off from the factory spec, you need a new oxygen sensor. When replacing it, make sure the threads have anti-seize compound on them, but do not get any on the sensor tip. Once replaced, clear the code and drive until the computer resets its readiness monitors. If dealing with electrical resistance testing sounds too complicated, or if you cannot safely lift your car to reach the sensor, that is your cue to visit a mechanic. Thanks for tuning in.